Matchup.
Yeah, we were thrilled. Listen, Dukes Infinitos, our first expansion team to ever win a championship, and they had to go through the gauntlet. They had to beat the champs themselves, the 3v3 champs from last year, Pistons GT. And what was super cool about them particularly is they were made up of half of their team was our community teams from last year. Their coach, Juice, Low-Key Godlike, was also an amateur player last year, and they
And a shot from a little earlier as the Hornets get off the team bus, looking very focused. They want to leave town with something to show for their efforts. This, Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Will LaMelo.
No shortage of confidence, Allie. Thanks for that. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball and Rozier are the guards. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Washington, Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gafford in at the 5. Boy, it's been a tough stretch for both of these teams lately, Grant. Each side could really use this win to turn things around.
Right now, it's all about desperation for these teams, B.A. It's easy to get down on yourself and your team when you've been struggling like these two clubs have. But sometimes all it takes is one good game to rejuvenate a team.
For Washington, Daniel Gafford.
Both free throws good from Gafford. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Now here's Morris, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Ball against Morris. Ball passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Setting his teammate up nicely out of the two-man game that time. Ball provides style and substance with his brilliant playmaking.
Beal outside. Williams against Gafford. Got a piece of it. In transition, here they come. Ball left side. No good on the triple. Rozier against Beal. Over Rozier. Beal, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Shoots from the block. Rozier against Beal. Inside. Out to Hayward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morris against Ball. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Ball's got a little more strength than you might think, able to muscle that time right through the aggressive defense.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Now here's Morris. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
When Rozier is seeing the floor that well, makes everything easier for him and his team.
Washington trailing. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Morris outside. Here's Beal, pounded by Rozier. Porzingis misses. The Hornets have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
So it's Washington now, after the basket by Charlotte. Here's Ball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Daniel Gafford picks one up. Tons of hype around the Melo Ball. The third overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Well, you know, you've got to really appreciate DeLon Wright's relentless desire to get better. I mean, this guy's constantly trying to hone his craft.
For 2.
Good on the second one. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Ball against Wright. Ball passes to Washington. Outside for Rozier. The three. Again, the miss by the Hornets. The Wizards have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. That's tipped and stolen by Williams. Ball outside. Here's Rozier. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Rozier's got his second bucket on the night.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
None. The pass to Porzingis. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. Now here's Oubre. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. And he buries his first look.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Thor. And there it is for him. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Now here's Martin. Soft touch off the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Kispert.
Hornets foul.
Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Corey Kispert. 2 shots.
Good on both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
The Hornets with a lead. Left side, Oubre. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
3rd team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
And an absolute brutal showing from the line so far.
And they need every point they can muster right now. They've got to cash in here.
Now here's Wright. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Martin. Pass to Richards. Oubre on the wing. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. We've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Hornets leading by 9. And back to the start of the second quarter in just
21. TC family, your Wizards. And
we're back, folks. Thanks for joining us on this Memorial Day NBA Hoops Extravaganza. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Avdia out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's the group for Washington right now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
Now, no appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Here's Charlotte. The Wizards beat them last time when these two met in Washington.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Oubre can't hit. And at 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first-team All-Rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
That one misses. Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season, still his most efficient, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
And that one drops for him.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but it's about the want to. Up big, but not settling. Continue to press the attack.
Three-pointer. That shot missing. And Washington the other way now. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Here's Martin. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Morris against Ball. Over Morris. Misses off the right iron. The Wizards shooting just 33% so far in this game. Kuzma had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Charlotte's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. The three from Ball. The shot that time not on target. And Washington the other way now. Pass to Avdia. Beal with it. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Now here's Gafford. 6 on the shot clock. Now Beal. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Here's Williams. Washington left side. Ball against Gafford. Second shot opportunity. And Ball with a nice bucket inside. Ball's got 9. Hey, it's an exciting time of year with the playoffs on the horizon. Grant, should teams start changing up their rotations with the postseason?